And welcome back to Xenoblade. This time we're gonna go set up for Future Connected because we're gonna go figure out what's happened to two very specific high Entia characters. First off, we have to go find a small child named Teelan, who got lost in Alkamoth in the everything that happened.
So what you're saying is we have to go find the corpse of a small child named Teelan.
Well, let's confirm whether or not there is a living body or it's a cadaver. But first, you know, these items come first. Oh, he's fine. He's here, just hanging out in. I don't remember which.
Gonna say, wasn't this like the drug club?
I was about to say, I think the child is hanging out at the drug club, but I don't remember because there's a bunch of these little pods. Yeah. Now that we've recovered Teelan, we can go tell Muriel that he's alive. He's safe. Totally not high or anything, but you know.
I mean, I don't know. That would imply that the High Entia left any of the red powder lying around, and I don't foresee that one.
Yeah, I can't imagine there would be any left up there.
They don't call him the High Entia for nothing, but shh.
And now that Teelan is safe and sound at the ether windmills, I forgot what this area is actually called. We can go talk to him.
Again, I love the fact that we don't bother to reunite this poor kid with his mother, question mark. We just tell her that he's safe, and then he just goes to a completely different part of the map from where she is.
Ever wanted to learn how to fly, kid?
Just flap the wings on your head really hard.
Not only does Ryan throw himself to the wind, but this kid too.
Yeah. Just stay away from the propellers. Oh god, Donald Trump was right all along. The wind kills all the bird people.
Well, it kills the birds and people. This is just a more effective model. What if we combine the two?
Alright, so I guess Teelan knew all along.
That's why they ran out of power.
Oh no. Alright, so I guess Teelan, thanks to his teacher, knew all along that the Telethia were fated to become, or, you know, the High Entia were fated to become Telethia.
Who the fuck was this kid's teacher, Laura Thea?
I don't remember the teacher's name. It was like Nalith or something, but yeah, Teelan, thanks to his studies, is convinced there's going to be a way to revert them back into High Entia. So we're gonna go to the Telethia research facility in the High Entia tomb and go collect some research notes to help him along in his studies and find a cure or something.
I've got some bad news for you, kid, but like,
yeah,
you don't really, like, all that muscle mass and, you know, extra limbs and everything that have shown up, like, that doesn't go away quietly, you know?
Yeah, we're basically, we're getting Ryan's 5th skill tree, letting the kid down easy.
Ryan's 5th tree is just I skipped leg day.
Bullshit. Ryan would never skip leg day.
Guarding the The research notes is Furious Josen.
We won't know unless we give it a try.
Is this such a good idea? No. I'm feeling
And even the game is asking you if it was smart to turn off casual mode.
I don't know why I did.
I mean, it does seem like you're actually doing okay against this one.
my turn.
Right, but this is probably like the third try where I gave up and turned it back on.
Wow, so are you telling us you faked this out by turning it off to fight the monster in a different cut?
I think I faked myself out editing because I thought that was me turning it on.
Yeah, that
No, you turned
when
it
I was
off,
editing.
and then
Right, I see that now. But in editing, like, I didn't actually read the menu too closely, so I thought it was me turning it on.
I see. So you were intending to just cheap your way through this, but you were like, nah. But you accidentally played yourself into having to play the game.
Yeah, we'll say that.
I'm glad that Chaos and I both edit in the same way. We're vaguely looking for what we need to add or remove.
Yeah, editing like that kind of hurts the wrist when you're scrubbing through like hours and hours of Alchemoth footage, trying to figure out where the fuck Teal'c is, though.
In your face.
We were amazing. It's wonderful to be with everyone. Ricky, find it, please. Chain attack last time.
We're gonna knock your block off. Take it to him. Boom. Nora, it's up to you.
Alrighty.
Also, I am kind of amazed at how well this Telethia fight is going without
We did it.
Shulk or Melia around.
Oh man. Bring it on. Ricky.
Here, Ricky go. Ricky sneaky. Fiona, my turn.
Fiora, where are you going
Run
there?
away! Run away!
Nicely done.
When that performance anxiety
Tapping.
hits.
I forget if Xenoblade X had chain attacks or not, but I'm really happy that Xenoblade 2 just transports everybody to the chain attack void whenever you start one.
Let's press on.
Yeah, no, X didn't have chain attacks, and it kind of had the weird like tension mechanic where like you gotta do the quick time event and press B. But
We don't talk about X's combat mechanics.
yeah,
I'm glad Chaos got owned by physics.
I'm not.
Oh no, that foot-high ledge, if only I could roll onto it or something.
I mean, there's a fucking ramp right there. Like,
Yeah, but I want the chest now.
Alley-oop.
it's gonna despawn by the time you get to it.
That would have only made this video that much better. Just like as soon as he gets there, it just fades away.
Well, I'm glad I didn't miss out on any arts manuals or anything then. Alright, kid, here's your research notes.
Yeah.
Also, I guess while we're vaguely on the topic of that research lab, I vaguely remember seeing or cutscene, like maybe around the Sword Valley point of the game, where Lorthia's talking with Alvis in there.
Yeah, I think that looks somewhat familiar.
That weird green tube thing with whatever was inside it.
Yeah, it was one of the lances that the faces use against like beings from Bionis that like insta kills them. But yeah, no, that is one of the things I really appreciate about this game and the way it like constructs maps is that like basically, like, if anywhere shows up in a cutscene anywhere, you can visit it eventually. Because, like, the face reconstruction and maintenance area that was in a bunch of cutscenes, like, you can find that in McConaughey's Field. Also, hooray, we're,
God, fanfare from a 1995 Flash game. Crazy.
So yeah, in the process of rebuilding Colony 6, you get, they get attacked by monsters every now and again. So just gonna double check to make sure I can't turn anything in. Nope.
So yeah, like I said, we're about, on the look of it, 2/3 of the way done.
Yeah, we're almost there. Although the current objective for the special category that requires me to go fish up some rainbow slugs, and that's a fucking bitch and a half. Those are like some of the rarest drops in the Fallen Arm, and you have to go really far out of your way to even get a chance of getting them. Fucking hate it.
Okay there, Mr. Falling or Meteor Shower.
Don't remind me. Anyway, over here at the Colony 6 gate.
Who's this? Ain't she the one who attacked us in the capital?
You! Tyrea! What are you doing
Time
here?
for round 2, bitch.
You're hurt.
You're supposed to be dead, and then just like snaps her neck.
Me. Vile girl.
Watch it.
Tyrea, what happened?
Is she dead?
I think this is the only side quest in the game that's actually
It looks like she just
voice
passed
acted.
out. Let's get her to the infirmary. Rhine!
Come on, why me?
Is it like this in the original game too? Because, like, I never did this one.
I think so. I mean, I don't think they would have called back everybody in the main cast to record this.
Her injuries aren't severe. When the
Like,
Bionis awoke,
I'm frankly, I'm surprised they
the
got
around the colony became unstable. Maybe
I'm
that's why she
blanking on
lost
Melia's
consciousness.
actress's name now.
No, that's not
Jenna
what I meant.
Coleman.
Yes, I'm
You mean why
frankly, I'm
didn't she
surprised they got
become
her back.
Telethia?
For Future Connected.
For pure-blooded high Entia to become Telethia,
But I don't know if they could get
ether
Rufus
energy
Jones back
surrounding
for
the
Dunban.
Bionis has to be above a certain level. Luckily, the level of ether energy here is not as high as on the upper regions of Bionis. That may be what kept her safe. Or perhaps
Perhaps what?
no. It's nothing.
Sounds like someone's about to be whacked with the irony stick when she wakes up.
I know what you mean. We'll have to keep an eye on her recovery.
Why does she hate you so much, Melia? You're both high Entia. Is being pure-blooded really that important?
Tyrea's birth.
I don't know. What do people's opinion of you now sit?
Umea.
Hmm.
Yes. I heard about it from Callian after I returned from the tomb. Mother was the leader of the Inquisitors, a secretive organization operating in the shadows of the Imperial household. The group plotted to maintain the Imperial bloodline through a clandestine ritual. A ritual where Tyrea was conceived.
And she was secretly raised as an Inquisitor assassin. Hold on a sec. Are you saying that Tyrea is Callian's half-sister?
That's right. Then isn't she in the same position as you? Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Tyrea! You're awake!
Oh, you're still alive. Oops.
I had more right to the throne than she ever did. Were it not for the consort system that has so polluted the pride of our people, it would have been me, a pure-blooded High Entia, who would build the future of our people. But
Well,
you
congrats, you've got your wish.
are a hypocrite. just like me. If we are honest, what is the difference? You too would take the lives of your own people to protect your bloodline. Melia,
no.
you two are nothing but an assassin.
Just wish that Melia was
You're
like,
wrong.
"You're right," kills her.
I don't buy that for a second.
Just whack her with the
Right.
pole.
Pride of your people? How about you're jealous of Melia?
I will continue to hit you with
Do
the
you
pole
really
until you
think I
expire.
would be
Should you
jealous of her?
revise your
Ain't ya?
newfound decision?
You're envious of her, right? Of how she lives her life. You just want everyone to feel sorry for you for being in the shadows all your life.
God, how fucking transparent can you be when Ryan is the one
I'm
who's able
saying
to
that you'll
own
never
you
have
into
a
being a
life like
corn
Melia's.
cob?
You don't have the faintest idea why Melia's been fighting. Even if you'd been born in her place, the Emperor still would have chosen her as his successor. Succeeding the Imperial line ain't all about blood. It's about taking on the will to do whatever it takes for your land, for your people, when the time comes. That's what makes Melia different from you.
How dare
That's
you?
why politicians suck these days. Because they don't play video games.
He's right. We survivors shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Right, time's up. I want the room cleared out.
Yeah, okay.
I can't believe they're calling for unity in
And
my
you
future
need to calm down and
space
get
cyborg
rest.
game.
Say, get all of these people out of the room. I need to shoot her some more.
I must commit a murder, and witnesses are not desirable.
Just let me warm up the paddles here. Bzz.
Somehow I feel like AK-47 would do really well in this game.
Me?
He might.
Envious. I only think of my people.
I feel like there's a lot of creative opportunities for murder
What is
in
that?
a world like the Bionis.
I mean, like, yeah, if you had, like, an automatic heal rifle, could you just, like, overheal someone to the point where they just, like, I don't know, like, it's too much for them and they die anyway?
Yeah, it's the exact same circumstances under which if you drank like 14 Four Locos in a row, like in an hour.
Or I was gonna say, like, just chug a whole bottle of Tylenol and see what happens. For the record, please do not do that. Anyone watching this video?
To your idea about overhealing, though, Crow, we can explore that idea more in Xenoblade 2.
Oh, Christ.
Over there! The colony!
Team
least
Fortress
not-
2 would have been
yeah.
so much more fun if you could overheal and kill people.
But yeah, I was basically gonna say, like, please do not use the words wheel and Xenoblade 2 in a sentence ever again.
Guys, she's gone.
Tyrea, you mean?
Weren't you supposed to be looking after her, Charla? Like,
No.
did you, like,
At least,
fall
I'm
asleep
fairly
or
certain.
something?
What?
Yes.
There's no time now. We must pursue it.
Well, I guess we gotta go find her.
Hi there.
Also, I was too concerned with my joke about chugging a bottle of Tylenol. Did Tyrea turn into the Telethia? Or did she, like, just be transported away and then the Telethia showed up in her place?
No, she meant
Well-
the Telethia, and then it's kind of faded away.
We should go find the Telethia and put it out of its misery, no matter what it is. But first, here are the birds that have been terrorizing Colony 6 the whole time we've been taking care of Tyrea.
And if only anybody in like Colony 6 had like a gun.
It can't be done, Jabo. Nobody has a gun. Nobody.
Just fucking have Mikkel make more replica Monados. I'm sure anyone could use those.
Well, again, like, we were just, like, 5 or 6 videos removed from, like, actually seeing, like, Juju out there using using an actual gun and killing things with it, so...
Alrighty!
No, Crow. There are no guns left in Colony 6. None. Nobody could have possibly fought this bird.
Juju couldn't take care of it because he's got remedial class.
He's too busy building towers out of slugs.
Or
Like-
getting owned in his dune buggy.
Like, Tharon's not busy fighting a fucking war anymore. Why can't he do anything?
He's old. That's literally the only reason. Let the man retire, for God's sakes. He's got
Alright.
no 401k, he's got no benefits, and you want him to go risk his life?
So here's the Telethia.
It must be Tyrea after all. What do? Do we have to fight her?
There's no time to think about it.
Tyrea just pops up out of nowhere. I ain't dead yet, motherfuckers.
I was really hoping Melia would be like, I guess it was Tyrea after all. Oh well, what a shame.
Yeah, I was gonna say they just do the whole bit about the whole Monty Python bit where they're like, "Oh, I'm not dead yet."
That comes after. It'll be one of those like the Telethia will be dying, Melia will go up to it and touch its cheek or whatever. Like, it was Tyrea. Go softly into the night, my sweet princess, or whatever.
No restraint. Spear break.
I'm actually mildly surprised that the side quest has you deal with a level 80 Telethia rather than 87 or something.
It's because you've been doing them all in the wrong order.
Probably.
So you're thinking entirely too small, Argate. This should have been like a level 93 Telethia.
No, you're right. But I guess theoretically you could have done this like on your way to actually fighting the final boss without overleveling.
Also, given its connection to the DLC, I'm actually kind of surprised that this like wasn't like a mandatory story quest.
Shulk, I must.
Touch its face.
I know.
No.
I mean, it's got like 3 of them, so you know everyone can get in on it.
Tyrea! You're safe.
Damn.
Damn, what a surprise.
You do realize that Telethia is Umea.
I may kill it?
You may have.
I was pursuing Umea. Even though she knew it was her fate to transform, she remained faithful to the Bionis.
God, how stupid
why?
can you be?
Didn't she feel
And
betrayed?
that's why we have to kill her.
What they believe is their
The
own
Entia are
choice.
smart people.
Umea adhered to her path. I pursued her so that I could fulfill her final wish.
To murder
Her final
her.
wish.
Umea was imprisoned within the Tower of Investigation. She told me that after she transformed
God,
into
imagine if
Telethia, I was
Azkaban
to
was called the
destroy
Tower
her
of
as quickly as
Investigation.
possible. She wished to sacrifice herself to the Bionis. At least, that is what I believed at first. But I now understand Umea's true desire.
It turns out she's a really
That
weird
is why
furry.
I must...
This is my responsibility.
Melia, why?
Father entrusted me with the Empire and its people. What I believe in is the will of those struggling to survive. I have to fight if I am to convey this to the next generation. Besides, Umea is your birth mother. There is no need for you to carry out such an unpleasant task.
Is the same not true of you? You may not be of her blood, but you still think of her as your...
This is a duty that my father and brother conferred upon me.
Melia.
Now, I'm glad that Melia is here to rip away this, what's the word? I don't want to say touching, but you know what I'm getting at. Like to rip this moment away from her.
Yeah, the moment of catharsis, basically.
Tyrea.
But it is her duty, and she has to be the one to kill it.
Alike. Never, vile girl.
All right, you die too.
My gratitude for assisting you, Mayor. I mean, Mother.
Wait, they can actually fly on those things? What the fuck?
Yeah, you know, propulsion. Birds fly like that all the time, really.
Jeez,
Well, there
why?
she
Huh?
She's going to be okay on her own.
Run that
She's
back a second,
She
please.
was only missing the
We
broom.
and Tyrea share the same goal. Our paths are...
Suddenly, a whole lot of this game has been put through a very different lens.
What did you mean just now? When you said you and Tyrea are alike?
Tyrea must be half Homs, just like me.
Oh, finally clued in, huh?
But the wings on her head.
Not all half-blooded high Entia have small wings, only the majority.
And some are considered genetic
instinct-controlled
freaks.
blooded high Entia. Dominant and recessive inheritance. I've studied this.
So that's why.
Melia.
God,
do
I
you
just
think you may
I
have
just
knew
want to play
this
some
would
more Steiner
Perhaps.
numbers. Steiner math.
Actually, she had to have known. At least, that's what I believe.
I mean, she's probably like, Tyrea's probably like 66 and 2/3% chance human,
She
so.
must have been aware.
Yes.
So you look at Melia, and then you look at me, and you realize I'm a genetic freak.